Chancey, we've known each other for the past couple of years, and I just want to say it's been great. You're a fantastic asset to the media program here, and you'll be missed greatly. I know you only have a short time left in high school, but we wish you the best here at IHS. Good luck in Chapel Hill. Good morning, Independence. Today is Friday, December the 11th, and here are your announcements. Stressed over exams? Don't be! IHS Media is here to give you some tips on how to succeed.
This is Jacob Storms reporting for IHS, and we are about to explore the 3 main keys that you can take to succeed on your semester exams. 1. Taking notes. 2. Studying old previous tests, quizzes, and homework sheets. And 3. Get tutored. And 4. Just as a bonus, study with a buddy. Because when you study with a buddy, you stand the ultimate chance to succeed in the classrooms and in real life.
Remember, being stress-free is your key to succeed. The IHS Forensics team traveled to Collierville High School this past weekend for their invitational tournament. We had many students win awards, 2 tournament champions, and the team won 3rd place overall. The trophy is on display in the front office. Last week saw several drives here at IHS. In honor of that, we have a message for you all.
Hey Independence. As you probably know, last week is a huge charity week. There was a Skills USA toy drive, a National Technical Honor Society coin drive, and a Hose of Blood drive. All of these events had extraordinary results, so we wanted to thank you, IHS. When it matters most, and when it comes down to taking care of business, Independence does not monkey around.
Thanks, Monkey. Have any extra shoes that you don't know what to do with? Well, you might want to consider Soles for Souls.
IHS, we need your help. We need to complete the heart for the Soles for Souls shoe drive. I've donated my piece of the heart. Have you?
let's get going, IHS, and complete the heart. Here are the results from the forensics tournament. Chelsea Leroy, first place in dramatic interpretation. Nick Lotz, first place in television broadcasting. JC Nix, second place in television broadcasting. Lindsay Hancock, sixth place in television broadcasting. John Castro and Patrick Norwood, second place in duet improvisational acting. John Castro and Patrick Norwood, second place in duo interpretation. Chelsea Leroy and Anthony Hasselbauer, fifth place in duo interpretation. Patrick Norwood, third place in prose interpretation. Please congratulate these hardworking and talented students when you see them. Mr. Ginter and his students had a very interesting lab not too long ago. We have the scoop on Mr. Ginter's bugs.
Today in biology class, we're doing protein synthesis, transcription, translation. The students are given a piece of DNA on paper, and they have to transcribe it and translate it into RNA. And then the RNA is into the codons, which make proteins. And those proteins are turned into structures. We're going to make those structures into insects. So this year they have to transcribe it and translate it, and then go through the protein synthesis process. And some of these proteins that they make turn into striped antennas, pointy noses, pointy abdomen, striped wings, etc. Sometimes a square thorax. And if they do it properly, they should have something that maybe looks like that. They're all going to be different. There's 10 different DNA strips that they have to decode, and I think they're having fun with it so far. Coloring, painting, gluing a little bit, and just kind of putting all their biology knowledge into something that's artsy and creative. So far so good. Let's take a look, see how they're doing.
Different things like styrofoam balls, aluminum foil, hot glue, cotton balls, pipe cleaners, just miscellaneous paints.
The bugs have like striped thoraxes, elongated heads, long feet, hairy legs, stuff like that.
Today we are using the genetic codes of RNA to make bugs with unique characteristics. For ours, we have striped wings that are also wrinkled, so we're using aluminum foil to make that, and we're also using pipe cleaners. And we have to use a cubed thorax, so we've had to do a bunch of carving too.
Thanks for that creepy crawly science, Mr. Ginter. Ever watched something explode? Ever thought about the science behind it? Well, Mrs. Rick's class did and learned something from it. Watch this.
Have you ever tried putting Mentos in Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke? It's pretty cool, but I doubt you know the science behind it. Unless you're in Miss Rick's physical science class, they've been exploding Pepsis and actually learning something from it. Let's take a look. We interviewed these students to learn more about this exciting experiment. What did you guys do today?
Today we put Mentos and Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi to see which one had like the bigger explosion.
They had to tape meter sticks to the Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi bottles, and then they dropped Mentos into the bottles and observed how high the spray height was, and recorded the differences between the Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi.
What was the purpose of this experiment?
It was to see if Diet Coke or Pepsi had the bigger reaction.
Which one had the bigger reaction?
Definitely Diet Coke,
Why is that?
because the sodium in the Diet Coke is higher than the one in the Pepsi, so it had the bigger reaction.
Oh my gosh!
Wow, those are some explosive results. So the next time you ignorantly blow something up, do some research behind it. You might actually learn something. This has been Seth Phillips signing off for IHS Media. Thanks for watching. Back to you, Cody.
Thanks, Seth. Latin Club members, don't forget our meeting next Monday after school. Also, don't forget to bring your secret Saturnalia present. Attention Eagles, guess how you can earn super cool PBS tickets now? Just by being a super student, which meets the PBS criteria for being responsible, that's how. Study hard for your semester exams next week, and your name might be placed in a drawing for one of 3 Cool Springs gift certificates, which will be drawn once we get back to school from our winter break. Once again, we have another lucky Wii winner at IHS. Let's go to Colton Bartow for the story. PBS.
Juan Gallegos. It's week 2 of Winnowee Week. We're about to go find the winner. Let's go. We're in the Orby hallway again. I'm pretty sure we're heading outside to the learning cottages. It's minus 30 degrees out there, and I'm wearing shorts, so this isn't going to be too fun. Once again, my eardrums are bleeding. I don't think people realize how big of a deal this really is. And it is freezing outside. We are looking for Juan Gallegos. Where is he? Is it? Juan. So can you tell us what you did to earn the PBS ticket that you entered?
I helped the teacher because I was like, I don't know what I did, but I was helping her. She gave me the...
Sounds good, guys. Let's everybody give him a hand. Let's go. Now we're gonna go find the teacher who gave him the PBS ticket. Let's go. Everybody head out. This is ridiculous. We're looking for Miss Young, the teacher who gave Juan his PBS ticket. Miss Young, one of your students, Juan Gallegos, is this week's winner of Winnowee Week. Yes, ticket. Tell me, how proud are you to be a teacher to have one of your students win the week?
I'm so proud of him. Every day he helps me organize the computers and keep everything neat and clean. And he's such a nice kid, so I'm so happy for him.
Well, that's great. Could you give any advice to any other students who don't get their PBS tickets, who probably should?
Advice? I would just be a good kid, do what you're supposed to do, and you'll be rewarded, hopefully.
It's as simple as that, guys. Everybody who's in here, let's give her a hand, please.
Good luck to you all. The final winner will be announced soon. Students who are exempt or get an A on their exams will receive a special gold PBS ticket from their teachers to be eligible for a $100 Cool Springs gift certificate. Students who earn B's on their exams will receive silver PBS tickets eligible for a drawing for a $75 gift certificate, and students who earn C's on their exams will receive a special blue PBS ticket eligible for a drawing of a $50 gift certificate. So study hard and enjoy an extra holiday bonus in January. School may be almost over, but the flu season has just begun. Here's a little info on how to stay healthy.
This is Timmy. Timmy is a swell young lad who always listens to his folks. Timmy is a straight-A student, takes good care of himself, and on weekends, hangs out at the homeless shelter to help cook. And this is Tommy. Tommy is your typical ne'er-do-well and never listens to his parents. Tommy is a less than average student, takes minimal care of himself, and on weekends, hangs out at the homeless shelter. Sadly, this winter, these two young chaps have fallen a bit under the weather with a nasty case of the swine flu. But today, they're here to help you learn more about it. Here sits young Tommy. Because of his ailment, Tommy's nose runs an awful lot, and he sneezes without warning. Now, Tommy will show you the incorrect way to sneeze. Do you think he'll A. sneeze into his hand, B. sneeze into his arm, or C. sneeze into the face of his fellow bench sitter? For shame, and all over Jerry's brand new shirt. Because of the swine flu, Timmy's nose is also runny and he sneezes a lot as well. Timmy's now going to show you the correct way to sneeze. Good work, sport. That's the way to sneeze like a millionaire. Although they're too small to see, on your body live tiny little things called germs. These little creatures can go all over your body, and if they get inside of you, can make you severely ill. A way to eliminate these hazards and stop the spread of germs is to keep your hands clean. Hold on there, eager beaver. I don't believe you've washed your hands. Now look at young Timmy here. Timmy always keeps his hands squeaky clean by washing vigorously for at least 30 seconds per hand. Attaboy, Timmy. Way to ward off those pesky germs. Now, when greeting strangers on the street, he won't have to worry about spreading his filthy disease to others. Another good tip for staying healthy is to get plenty of rest. Timmy here makes sure to get to sleep at his bedtime. Tommy, not so much. So, what have we learned? Well, we learned the correct way to sneeze, that washing your hands is always important, and that a good old 40 winks does the body good. This has been the swine flu and you. Also, if you experience any of the following symptoms, get your doctor to come by and take a look immediately. Sneezing, coughing, runny nose, headaches, drowsiness, loss of appetite, dry mouth, wet mouth, excessive perspiration, the vapors, uncontrollable falling down, gastrointestinal rampages, quarreling nostrils, momentary lapse of reason, jelly bone, adhesive saliva, Cousin Oliver syndrome, and curly tail.
Man, those curly tails get you every time. Thanks for watching this week's Indie Nation News. Stay tuned for those sports guys. I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas break.
Hey IHS, welcome back to the show. I'm Eric.
And I'm James. We have another great show for you before the first half of school comes to a close.
And what a long first half it's been. I remember how you and I did our announcements and how bad it was.
Wait, you mean how bad you did?
No, we did.
Okay, fine. Back to sports. Attention all rugby players. Today is the last day to turn in paperwork and club dues to Mr. Fulvin and Mrs. Black. We will be ordering uniforms soon. Please see the coaches if you need paperwork or an extension.
Now let's go to our buddy, Pittman on Sports.
This is Ryan Pittman with Pittman on Sports. Tonight, basketball teams will travel to Siegel to battle the Stars. Girls play at 6 p.m. and guys at 7:30. This has been Pittman on Sports. Go Eagles!
Thanks, Ryan. And also, next Monday, our basketball Eagles will take on Hendersonville at home. Girls start at 6 and boys will follow. And now hockey fans, come out and watch your Indy Page hockey team play at A game in Franklin tonight at 6:45 versus Beach Hume-Fog. Come and see the action. So James, how about that SEC championship game? Did we not call that Alabama would win?
We had it, man. We had it.
Yep.
All right, so I guess before we wrap up, we'll do a little BCS predictions here.
Yep.
So we have the national championship, Alabama versus Texas. Who do you think's going to win?
Who do you think will win?
Well, seeing that you're a Longhorn fan, I'm going to say you're going to think Alabama's going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alabama's going to win. No questions there. So now we move on to the Sugar Bowl.
Sugar Bowl.
Florida versus Cincinnati.
Yep.
Good
well,
game.
Florida will probably win it. I mean, they lost that one game, but I still think Tim Tebow is a great player.
I think they still got it. Cincinnati just doesn't have what it takes to beat an SEC team.
Right.
So now, Fiesta Bowl.
Fiesta Bowl.
2 undefeated teams, TCU versus Boise State.
They have a lot on their mind. They weren't in the BCS National Championship game. They both think they should play for one. I think it's a toss-up.
I think really TCU is a team that really has got the chance to do it. I mean, but I'm personally a TCU Horned Frogs fan, so that's my own bias in it. And finally, we have the Rose Bowl.
Rose
Oregon
Bowl game.
Versus
Finally,
Ohio State.
USC won't be in it, but Oregon has their chance to shine, and I think they will do it.
I personally have to disagree with that. I think OSU's had a great season. Yeah, they had a few problems. They lost to Iowa and everything, but I still think they've got it.
Ohio State will lose again.
Well, that's it.
That's all we have for this show. For James and IHS Media, we wish you a great Christmas break and a great bowl season.